Hi guys, how are you? Welcome to week 6. This is May 26 to May 29, and this is what you have to do for this short week. We only have four days here. We are going to start doing the present perfect. Okay. And this week we're going to go over positive sentences and negative sentences. So you have to watch this video. You have to do the practice links in the presentation. There are 3 practice links, and then you have to finish practice number 1, right? Which is 20 points, and you have to submit. And then you also have to finish the quiz. It's another 20 points. And you have to do it and then submit again. Okay? So it's all about the present perfect. So this is what the present perfect is. First, this is just the introduction, the example, right? Miss Paiva has been a teacher for 6 years. This is the auxiliary, has, and then this is the verb been. Okay, so Miss Paiva ha sido. Okay, so you have the auxiliary and then you have a new verb. Okay, so before you do it, of course, please review this before you do practice number 1 and the quiz. Okay, so the present perfect, you have the auxiliary. Okay, you have 2 auxiliaries. You have have and you have has right here. Okay, have and has, and then you have the verb in past participle form. It's a new form that we are learning. Okay, and we will review the verbs as well. Okay, so the uses, very simple. Okay, you don't have to remember this. Okay, but I'm just telling you so you know. Okay, so we use the present perfect. Okay, when the action starts in the past and continues in the present. When something happens in the past and continues all the way to the present. Maybe in the future, maybe not. We don't know. Okay, but in the past and continues to the present. When the specific time is not important or unknown. Okay, so when the action happened here, for example, okay, this time, for example, I don't know, 11 a.m. The time is not important or we don't know the time. Okay, and then the third one is when the time is not over. For example, today, right? The day is not finished. That's when you use the present perfect. For example, here, I have taught ISO since 2014. Yo he enseñado, right? Have taught, right? So since 2014. So the action, let me see, let me erase this, right? So the action started in 2014, right? All the way up to the present. Okay. Maybe in the future, probably. Okay, but we cannot predict the future 100%, but it is the present perfect. Okay. They have lived in the United States for 12 years. So the action started in the past and continues to the present. Maybe they continue to live in the United States. Okay. So that's what we use the have lived, the present perfect. And the last one is she has eaten lunch today. So because today is not finished, we again use the present perfect. So you have right here, right? Have thought, have lived, has eaten. Ha enseñado, han vivido, ha comido. Okay. So you have the auxiliary and the verb. Okay. So the present perfect, even in positive sentences, you have auxiliary and verb. Okay. So how do we do the present perfect? So we start with the subject, right? The pronouns I, we, you, they, and then he, she, it. I goes with have, and he, she, it is with has. If you want to put it in negative, you put the not, right? Have not, has not, and then the past participle verb. Okay, this is a new verb, past participle verb. And then, of course, the rest of your sentence. Okay, so let's look at the 3 examples, the 3 pictures that we have. So it says, he has read many books to the kids. He, right? So we have he, and then the auxiliary has. He has read many books to the kids. They have not sung, right? They have not, past participle verb, sung. He has cooked, right? He, again, has past participle verb cooked. Okay? So you have to have the auxiliary and then you have to have your verb in past participle. So let's look at the verbs in the past participle. So we have two types of verbs, right? We know that we have regular verbs that have ed, and you also know that you have irregular verbs, right? And they change their spelling. So if we go back to regular verbs, right? Regular verbs stay regular. They do not change. So for example, study in the past, remember, it's studied, and in the past participle it's studied. It doesn't change. It stays the same. That's why they're regulars. Need, needed, needed. Help, helped, helped. Stop, stopped, stopped. Call, called, called. Love, loved, loved. Right? Ed, nothing changes. We have the base form. Let me see. Right here. We have, this is the base form, right? All of this. We have the past, the verb in the past, and the verb in the past participle. So this is a new group of verbs, right? What about irregular? This change. Remember, the verb to be, let me see, it's the verb to be, right? The verb to be in the past is was, were, and in the past participle is been. Know in the past is knew, in the past participle known. Swim in the past is swam, in the past participle swum. Break, broke, broken. Drink, drunk, drunk. Have, had, had. Base form, you have them in the past and you have them in the past participle. Okay, so again, three types of verbs, so three forms of verbs. Okay, you have a list of verbs that I gave you at the beginning of the year to everyone, and if you came in the middle, I also gave you a list of verbs, if I remember correctly. I am giving you a new I'm giving you a new list of verbs. This is a short version. Okay, it's here in the presentation. It's just a short version of the verbs, but it has a lot of the verbs. Okay, so you have here, again, this is the base form, the simple past, and past participle. You have base form, simple past, past participle, right? Again, base form, simple past, past participle. So you have three lists of verbs, okay? In case you need them, if you need them for these exercises, okay? The next thing we have is just a quick video, okay? This is like more examples and explains in a different way, but it's also about the present perfect, okay? These are the three practices, the websites before, hijos, antes de. Before you submit the practice in your quiz, you have to do the websites here, okay? So if you click on one here, it will tell you go to the website and it will take you to the exercise. Here you have to make the positive present perfect, right? These are positive sentences, then you have negative sentences, and you also have mixed sentences, positive and negative. So for example, I study French. So what auxiliary am I going to use? I have, okay? So I have, and study is a regular verb. So I'm going to say I have studied French, right? And I'm going to check. Oh, that's correct. And I am going to complete everything, okay, until number 20. Okay, here you have regular and irregular verbs. The same thing with the negative sentences. You're going to click on it. And again, we not go to Paris. So what auxiliary do we use for we? Let's see. We is with have. Okay, so we have not go. Let's look at the list of verbs here. Go, go. Let's see. Ay, 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 where is it? Where is it? Go, right here. Go, right? This one. Ay, ay, ay. So go in the past is went, but we have to use the past participle. We have to use gone. Okay. So I'm going to say, we have not gone to Paris. And I'm going to check. That is correct. Okay. So the last part of the website, it's a mixed sentences. You have positive sentences and negative sentence here. Okay. So when you have negative sentences, it will tell you like this: not work, not eat, not study. All of these are just sentences, okay? After you practice and you correct yourself, okay, then you're going to go to do the practice number 1. This is 20 points, okay? This is a little difficult, okay? But remember to use this set of verbs, okay? So I am going to go to, it says, go to Google Classroom classwork, week 6, number 3, okay? So this is quick week 6, number 3. So I'm going to show you here. This is what it looks like. Okay. You have to complete the sentences with the correct form of the verb. And don't forget the auxiliaries. For example, let's look number 1. I met Barbara when we were in elementary school. We, for over 20 years. So first of all, we is going to be have, the auxiliary have. We have known. We have known each other for over 20 years, okay? Please remember to always do it in a different color, okay? So that's practice number 1. You have positive sentences, then you have negative sentences, okay? This is 20 points. Again, positive sentence and negative sentences, okay? Then the next part, it's the quiz, okay? You have to go to Google Classroom classwork, week 6, number 5. Okay, so I'm going to go to the quiz, and you can take this quiz 1 time, okay? There it is. It says create a sentence using the picture and the verb in each example. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are positive. 6, 7, 8, and 9 are negative. Number 10 is for you to write a sentence on your own, positive or negative. Okay, so number 10 is your own creation. So number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are positive. So you have to look at the picture. So you have a picture and it's she, and then you have, I'm sorry, you have write reports, right? And so I'm gonna go here and I'm going to say she, wait, I'm gonna say she has written any reports. Okay. Then I'm gonna go to number 2 and I'm gonna do number 2, number 3, number 4, and so on, so on. Okay. And that's it. That is it for the quiz. Oh wait, I am gonna. There you go. Okay. So I have to look at the picture and the sentences, and number 10 is one that you have to create on your own. Okay. That's it. And then this is, you have to do it by Friday 29. Okay. By Friday 29. The Zoom meetings are 12:45 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Oh, this week we only meet on Wednesday. Only on Wednesday, okay? At 12:45. Here's the link, and you have the meeting ID and the password, and that's it, hijos míos. Okay, so hopefully you can do all this. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll see you tomorrow.